Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Luna Classic Update today. And what a terrible, terrible, terrible time. You stupid Bitcoin man. But you cannot get emotional, right? Sometimes I think I'm a guy who is actually investing for the first time, and then I realize I've been here for so long and I've seen these things so much that it's normal for me. I've been, honestly, I've been in places where I've seen my portfolio going down 90%. Yeah, you heard that right. 90%, and still holding so long enough just to see them going even 2, 3, 400% up, right? So from minus 90 all the way to 400 plus just takes a little bit of nerves, basically takes a lot of mindset. And at this point of time, the tactics you can use is number one, not selling in a loss, which is a good idea. Number two, do not get caught in this market. Do not get caught with how the market is read and make decision emotionally, because to be very honest with you, no one can really tell you if it's going to drop really down. No one can really tell you if we start to pump to the upside, because as far as I'm concerned, you see the charts are still saying that yes, this is still the lowest place to buy Luna Classic. By the end of the day, it's still a place where people should be buying, and it's actually a good place to buy. So it's very hard for me to be a technical analyst and make a YouTube video and say, hey, you know what, things are bad, just sell. When even though things are bad, it's just bad in a way that it's a good place to buy, right? Because again, charts is still the best places to find your decisions. Now, of course, it's a little bit down. Of course, I don't even know what Bitcoin is up to at the moment. As far as I'm concerned, I think there's a bear trap coming in, right? And hopefully we see Bitcoin back at 72, 74,000, even new all-time high to 77. Hopefully we see that, right? As far as history goes and as far as bull run actually goes, we hope to see that. Things are coming down. They're still coming down. 2024 is pretty unexpected as well. But as far as the Luna Classic, you see, if you go on the 4-hour time frame again, Luna Classic is still at the very same place of support at the moment. So actually I'm going to do daily and we haven't lost the support just yet, right? So if you take trend line and you drop the trend line at the support levels, this is where the support really sticks in right there. Okay, so we still have chances. We still probably have some chances right here. This is as far as I'm concerned, you can still touch 6927, and if you touch 6927, we can still go back up, because this was your past resistance, a break above, retest number one, you came down again, and you might actually just touch it again and then try to go back up again. So we're still down at the zone of buying zone, right? It's still a buying zone to me. Even if you made it down like this was still, all this is still a buying zone, all in a higher time frame. Looking at higher time frame is important sometimes. You just have to stick to that. And let's just hope that Bitcoin tries to rebound off from that 57, 58K one more time, because if you really start to lose 20, close below 10 and 20, there could be chances of touching $49,000, $50,000, and that's when we can actually see Luna Classic also dropping down to this price level of maybe this can actually be 5,500, and that's the next big main buying place, the biggest, like the lowest of the lowest. That's the bear market lowest you can get, Luna Classic, right? So 7,000 isn't really that bad. I mean, what's very big difference between 5 and 7,000? Well, short term, it's actually a big difference. Long term, if you told people that, hey, I actually got Luna Classic at 10,000 or maybe even 25,000 when we start to make new all-time high, people will think you're a genius. You're actually someone who was very lucky. It's just like saying Solana at one point was at $14, and then you bought at $14 to see Solana go at $7, and then in the future you tell people that I bought at $20. How does that sound, right? So it's just all about your game. It's all about how your mind really is. And what I'm telling you is not just to make you feel good. It's actually something that by time, if you're new, you'll know everything that was said right now actually is true, and experienced people know that this is just how the market really is. I'm just laying down the seeds for you to understand how the market really works. So yes, I don't like what is going on. But the thing is that the market doesn't really go based on our time. You may need to pay your bills. The market doesn't really care. You may need to buy a PlayStation. The market doesn't really care. You may really want to retire next month. The market doesn't really care. The market is going to move when it wants to move, regardless of how your emotional state and your situation really is. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one in the office.